So marketing in fashion is really just the business of selling, products, goods, and services to consumers, whether they know they want them or not. Right? That's the special thing that the marketing person does, is make you buy something that you don't even know that you need. So first, let's talk about the marketing director. The marketing director, oftentimes it's a C-level employee. It can be known as a chief marketing officer in some companies. And, the key job description for a marketing director are the following things, right? So they're going to develop the marketing plan. That's just translating those company objectives into specific strategies. They're going to monitor the budget. So they're going to plan and administer the operational budget for a company. And they're going to oversee business development and corporate communications, right? Finally, they're going to oversee a marketing database and manage the marketing department.
What are the qualifications that you need if you choose this as a career goal? So, of course, there's some educational goals, some work experience, and more importantly, some personal characteristics that will help you open the door to this career and then move forward successfully.
Educationally, it's usually a bachelor's degree in, a marketing background. So marketing or fashion, oftentimes it's related business administration degrees, such as advertising or some fashion field.
So this is not the entry-level job. You will have to have some experience walking in. So 8+ years of experience in marketing fashion, working for a fashion organization is going to be required. And you also will have to have some experience with, social media and internet advertising.
So what are the skills that are needed to be a marketing management director, right? So, marketing director is a detail-oriented person. They have skills that will be able to manage projects, through conception to execution. They have to have excellent communication skills, and they just have to really be dynamic and be able to work in a fast-paced environment.
So career challenges, every career has them. And for the marketing director, they really just need to maintain a high level of energy despite really long working hours and frequent meetings with a wide variety of staff and administrators, right? So meetings on top of meetings. And marketing directors have to have exceptional skills in multitasking and prioritizing because they're often managing several projects at once.
All right. So one of the other jobs in the marketing world is a brand manager, and a brand manager reports to the marketing director, and the brand manager is responsible for the association's feelings, beliefs, attitudes, perceptions that customers have about a company and its product.
So we know that a brand is a reflection of a company, right? It's the name or logo, it may be colors, fonts or taglines. And, if you look at the picture on the screen, most of these brands are recognizable to you. And they're also tied to some type of memory. So what are the duties of a brand manager, right? So the brand manager's job is to just, show what the company aspires to be, right? So that vision should focus on things that have a longer term perspective. And, the stronger the brand is, the greater the chance that the customer will understand and relate to the brand.
The brand manager's job is also to, create a personality, right? So to have some distinct personality. So if we think of brands, let's think of Progressive Auto Insurance and Flo, right? There's a distinct personality in all of their marketing campaigns, and Flo isn't even at the center of them anymore, but that approach has worked for them, that they just modified it over time. The brand manager is responsible for articulating beliefs, right? So every brand represents a set of beliefs and a value to the customer. So it's the brand manager's responsibility to articulate those beliefs. And finally, define the value that the brand represents, right? The brand manager is responsible for just defining that set of values established by their organization. And, clearly defining a brand will lead to long-term customers.
So what are the qualifications, right? Very similar to the qualifications for the marketing director. So a bachelor's degree in a business or fashion-related marketing field. Here, only about 5 years of experience, and as always, that ability to multitask and to juggle a lot of moving parts. So the last job we're going to look at what's known as CRM, so customer service and customer relationship management. And what CRM does is they understand and quantify consumer behavior so that they can understand the demographics of the customers that they serve. So CRM requires analyzing significant amounts of data, again, to understand those consumer demographics, right? To understand who their target customers are, what their key market segments are, and just more information about their customer. The choices that you make are going to, be the best practices for recruiting and retaining those customers. And, that information is really helpful for certain segments of your business, right? So it helps you reach the most qualified customers, to help develop loyalty programs, to determine the best media forms to reach your customer, and to understand online customer behavior in order to drive sales to your store. So what's the background and qualifications for a CRM? And this is a newer career in fashion. So generally a CRM is going to have a background in data analysis. And there's a whole educational track in just understanding how to cull through data. In terms of background and educational background and experience, more likely than not, you do have a background in data analysis. You have a bachelor's degree in data analysis. And in terms of personality traits, you have to be very detail oriented and be able to see outside of the box. The last career we're going to talk about is digital marketing manager. And that position just works to develop and manage a company's digital marketing presence and oversees their digital marketing strategy, and not just their website, right? They also manage their social media feeds. They work with advertisers to have joint partnerships. They just focus on developing a digital brand strategy. The digital marketing manager works hand in hand with the other careers that we've talked about, right? So they work with the brand manager, they work with the marketing director, they are going to work with the customer relation, the CRM person. They're going to do all that in order to, evaluate the customer research and marketing conditions and competitor data. Educational background is going to be a bachelor's degree in digital media or computer information systems, which is really required for a larger corporation. A degree in fashion merchandising design or product development, advertising are also good backgrounds. Experience is going to include, just on hand, like you've done it, it's really going to be on the job experience for fashion and fashion retailing. And then those personal characteristics are just going to be, effective visual, verbal, written communication abilities, again, organization and time management, and really just the ability to sell the company and its image.